Knuckles does double damage against ghouls. This will come in handy, especially that it's mostly ghouls that we will encounter in the game. They're the most common enemy. There is a fight not far from here, probably because on the other side of the river, but I doubt that they will attack me here. I mentioned in the previous video the mod called Search and Destroy. This causes fights. Such fights all the time around us in the world. NPCs, monsters are much more perceptive. Workshop is activated. Now we can scrap all the junks we find. Beds and other things. I will show you how I like the containers positioned. All of them at the same place, conveniently. I like it there. I will store there armors, mostly, and some rare loot that I know that I will need later. Scrap what we don't need. And I like to use this toolbox to store the ingredients, the components that we use to build things. As you can see, you can lock it. You better store your ingredients in such containers and lock them.
Excellent.
Otherwise, the raiders will steal them. Bourbon. Bourbon to heal our head. Never scrap these mirrors in the bathrooms. They have sometimes valuable respawns in them. Check them from time to time. Don't overthink it. You need on every special
I'm coming, buddy.
special points. You need all of them, so put in on strength for anything else. It's cozy now. Spouse bed, goodbye. see what's in this safe. It has a simple lock, but we can open everything. Yeah, it's nice. It has a nightfall. It's inaccurate, but strong 10mm weapon. I made it so strong because it cannot be upgraded. Use it as a weaker version of the shotguns. It's good against enemies that don't have school next to them, next to their names. It has 3-round short bursts. It's very good against the default enemies. Some 38 weapons. 38 rounds are the most common. They are useful when you can fire at enemies from a safe position. You can expand them. Or against weaker enemies like the red roaches, of course. Or morets. Weaker morets, not the stronger ones. Root cellar. Wild mute fruits. Try to gather all the flowers around sanctuary. They can come in handy if you need some medicine. Let's see what's in the root cellar. Pre-war money. Vicky's letter. It's me, Vicky. I need your help. Everyone has fled the apartments because the city has got too dangerous. I'm here alone, but I keep noticing shady people lurking around every corner. Make sure you are armed. The Wild Creatures is a good, lore-friendly mod. I've seen it in other collections too, and for good reason. It's a very well made mod. Gold bar. Advanced lock provides a little more challenge.
Yes.
Show field 10mm. 38 revolver and some ammo. Every little counts. I'm happy that there was some water in here. Right now I cannot make any purified water yet. Let's see what's on the roof. I couldn't scrap that tree trunk. A big nothing in this duffel bag. Flip lighter. Scrap. Ammo box. I like to store the ammo in such a ammo box. I will move it to the workshop. little garden.
Assign someone to this. I need to assign someone to this.
Our little garden that we will assign to some settlers later when we find them in Concord. I like to store the weapons in this safe. This is why I am positioning here so neatly. Not to block the movement of the NPCs who will dwell here later. Don't forget to lock it with space. Only store food in the workshop, nothing else.
I think I've soaked up too many rags.
Now I have to remove some reds. Redex. Or I picked up some vodka. I gave the vodkas some anti-red properties, -5 for 1 minute 9 seconds. The only downside is that later when hangover kicks in, it will damage your head with about 50%. It will bring down to around 50% your head's health. But it heals it if it is under 50%. No, I mean if there is a bug. If your head is hurt, it will heal it to up to 100%, but you will have to sleep at least 1 hour. Only the dead bug is a good one. If you haven't played the adventure game Sanitarium yet, then I strongly recommend that you do. It's an awesome game. Finally some action. It just moved. No more. No more. One more. Antibiotics. This is a good find. Sometimes if you get a disease, then you get periodic damage that can kill you easily. And with an antibiotic, if you take one of these antibiotics, you can negate its effect. So it can save your life. It's very important to have at least one at the early game. So I'm happy that we found it. Hudson H9 pistol. one of the 10mm pistols. I like it very much. Its shape is perfect for such a retro futuristic game. I edited the 10mm pistol level list to have other pistols than the default 10mm pistol from the vanilla game. You need Demolition Expert level 1 to disarm. It always bugged me that you can just click on these and problem solved. So yeah, I made it a bit more difficult. Also because of the starting perk. Okay, this was easy. Pure luck. I think I won't read these. You can read it yourself after downloading the mod collection. Let's move this workbench, cam bench, somewhere where we are sheltered from rain. For example, here. No clipping with the wall. More bugs. It's weird that critical strikes sometimes are not registered with this weapon. I don't know why. Again. But it's okay, just a starting weapon. You won't use it anymore after leaving Sanctuary anyway, so. Let's scrap some things. I think water looks good with this mod. It was made by the same people, I think, who made that good Skyrim mod. Realistic Waters or something. Realistic Waters 2 or something like that is the name of it. This is the Fallout equivalent of it. Damn, you were fast. I know that it will be here, but I did not expect it to be this fast. Stay there. One more. It's already eating. And too late, it's already superior. Need a stronger weapon. Critical strike, not registered again. I don't know why that it is. Thank you for the help, Codsworth. And we have a new level gained. Again, sheltered from the rain. And let's see what's in the camp bench. Just quickly show you what you can find here. Some armor that you can make for yourself. Ammunition. Later, of course, you can make more types of it. You can use these flares in dark areas, houses, tunnels. Confederate dagger. You can make one of these daggers for yourself if you want. Maybe it's worth it to make such a psychotats drug. It increases damage and damage resist perception for 8 minutes. I think that's lasts longer than the basic psycho. I never used the fireworks. This plated leathers is from Fallout London. Looks very good. I gave it to some raiders, but you too can wear it, of course. You can make some weapons. And I increased some requirements so that you rely at the beginning of the game on the things you find. You cannot make too many things before improving your character. As you can see, no tactical weapons in this mod collection. Everything, or almost everything, is lore friendly. The Vault Dweller's call was originally the Vault Stalker's call named, but I changed it to make it more lore friendly. Thank you. I have to thank for the mod author. It's a very good mod. There's a gas mask and the Vault Dweller's Rex that is light and protects you somewhat from radiation. You can make the Vault Dweller's mask only later. I increased the requirements. It's a very good one, and I wanted you to wait a little bit before you can use it, so you're going to need 60 weaker gas mask to make one. Let's see how our character looks with it. Let's make sure that when we fire, we hit something. Maybe I will have it 15 points in survival. I will have some recipes, hopefully. Or not. Persuasion is very low. I want it to be high when we get to Concord and talk to the settlers over there. Always check if your quick save is not corrupted. We need this new Vault 111 jumpsuit to make the Vault Dweller rags. Radiation is very dangerous, so I need something against it. Since then I removed this button because it caused some bugs. For some reason dish rag, when I put the dish rag in a container, it always spawned such a button in my inventory. I don't know why. Or when I picked it up, I put it in a container, and when I picked it up to use it, it spawned a button. I don't know why. So you have other melee weapons, and you will find buttons in Urbandale. Oh, and it is. I think I have an infection. We have to use an antibiotics. Otherwise you will get a periodic damage, just like as if you were over encumbered. Let's eat and drink. We start moving our loot to Sanctuary.